Maybe you have all the schematics from the Dark Aether zone, but they're on a 48-hour cooldown, and you need to regain your loot now. Or maybe this is your first visit to Tier 4, and you just need to learn where the contracts spawn. If so, you came to the right place. My name is DreadKnots1, and in today's video I will show you how to prep for, enter to, and easily exfil from the Dark Aether with classified items and other amazing Modern Warfare Zombies rewards. So let's get started. To enter the Dark Aether, you can do a series of Easter eggs, or you can simply go in with someone who's already been there. When entering the Dark Aether, have as many people as possible in your squad. The zombies you'll be facing are stronger, faster, and show up in greater quantities than the ones in the red zone, and are tougher to kill. Going in alone is not recommended, but if you do go by yourself, make sure you have all the items we'll discuss in this video. The Dark Aether Explained. There are two ways to get into the Dark Aether, the Yellow Rift or the Red Rift. To enter the Yellow Tier 4 Rift, simply obtain a sigil from completing Zone 3 contracts and head to the island at F6 after your squad is all geared up. To activate the rifts, you will stand on the left side of this upside down V. The Tier 4 portal turns yellow when you spend your sigil to activate the rift, and you'll have 30 minutes to complete all the contracts inside and explore around. You won't be able to find any of the schematics for the classified items in Tier 4. You will only be able to find acquisitions, cases, one-time use loot. For the actual schematics, subscribe to my channel and watch these Tier 5 videos. But you have the schematics, or you've never been and need the locations. Maybe you need Tier 5 Elder Sigils to enter Tier 5. When you complete Dark Aether contracts in the Tier 4 Rift, drop rates for the Tier 5 Elder Sigil are high and will drop multiple times for multiple players. Elder Sigils can be used at the same island portal found at F6, except the portal turns red when activated and is on the opposite side of the rift. In Tier 5, you only have 15 minutes to complete the 3 contracts, but the rewards include every classified item schematic for crafting: golden armor plates, infinite ether blades, and dog bone. You may be asking yourself, why bother with Tier 4? Less zombie hordes and bosses spawn in Tier 4, so we won't need a VR11 to heal the escort vehicle or scorchers to fly around the map. We have more time in Tier 4 to explore. For this tutorial, we do not use wonder weapons, just to show they are not needed in Tier 4, but feel free to use them if you have them to spare. Tier 4 Rift rewards were recently buffed. I even got a VR11 this game. Not too bad for a Tier 4 reward. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button to let the YouTube algorithm know. Leave your tips in the comments for other players in the community, and subscribe to stay updated on the latest tips for Modern Warfare Zombies. Did you notice I'm running a different weapon this video? I will be uploading an updated best weapon for Modern Warfare Zombies videos next, because going into the Dark Aether requires a lot of firepower. So, how do you gear up? As soon as I have Juggernaut, Stamina Up, and Speed Cola perks, I can survive in Zone 3, and so can you. We will begin looting caches for Casimir's sentry guns and Juggernaut kill streaks, plus completing the Deliver Cargo contract for easy money and loot rewards in Zone 3. At this point, I also have my personal Tier 3 pet. Don't have a dog bone yet? Simply collect 3 or 4 pieces of meat and deposit these in the doghouse only at Zone 3. Only Tier 3 pets can survive the Dark Aether and our Zone 3 contract farm. Not ready for Zone 3? No worries. My current teammates are not ready, so they farm Zone 2 contracts for money, circuit boards, pack-a-punch crystals, tools, self-revives, 3-plate vests, purple legendary masks, and large rucksacks. Bring these items in if you have them to save time and money, but once the squad has enough to survive Zone 3, the Tier 3 only contract farm begins. I recently switched from the Akimbo Snake Shot TYRs to the Lockwood 680 shotgun as a primary weapon. The TYRs are still great, I still run them, but I am enjoying the Lockwood shotgun far more right now. If you know what to do, keep watching this video and you will. then you can bring in almost any triple packed weapon with a gold tool equipped. No gold tool? Wall buy a gold tier weapon and triple pack it instead. Add Deadshot Daggery and you'll be ready for any zombie, special boss, or mega abomination in tier 3, 4, or 5. Buying all 9 perks early on is an option, but I recommend instead spending your money on Casimirs, Juggernauts, and other equipment. Eventually, we will have all 9 Wonder Fizz perks. We'll equip them, some of them, at the beginning of the game, collect them from doing contracts and getting random perk rewards, and if you're missing any perks, you can always buy them from the Wonder Fizz just before entering the Dark Aether. Also, be sure to equip decoy grenades and throwing knives to start your game, but we will eventually replace the decoy grenades for Casimirs instead. Everyone in the squad should have the healing aura field upgrade. It's great to pick up downed teammates from about 30 meters away, and the healing aura also replenishes pet dog health to keep them alive. They are a super important part of our game after all. If you've watched my tier 5 videos, you know we start with the Escort contract to get it out of the way, but for tier 4, we can simply go left to the coordinates at H3 to accept the Ether extraction contract. When you get here, find this large building, use the ladder to climb the roof, and look for the bunny. After you interact with it, you'll accept an Ether extraction contract. The contract will play out just like a normal one. You'll have 3 minutes to find the rockets marked on the map and destroy them. No need to worry, there's no AI in the Dark Aether. Ignore all of the nearby zombies to save time and run straight to the rockets. The rockets spawn in the castle middle of the map, so if you are not using a Scorcher, you just find the stairwells, these caged stairwells. You can go in and then work your way around up the stairs, up. You're gonna have to also take a ladder. You might run into zombies. I don't have my primary weapon out because I'm running faster with this little pistol. I was trying to just bring it to upgrade, level up this gun, but found some people that wanted to run a Dark Aether, so I'm always down for a carry. I threw a Casimir, but all I had was a one Mangler. I didn't even fight him. Don't bother opening any chests in tier 4 or 5. There's never anything in them but plates. In the stairwell, I need to get to the next rocket, and so I throw a Casimir to get rid of all the zombies. One of my teammates is down. My dog can pick him up, or they can pick each other up. There's 3 people getting that one contract. They're newer players, so I was able to get 2 rockets completed. 3 new people can get their own rockets. We got the Ether Blade case. We got an Elder Sigil to go into tier 5. We got some more drinks and sodas. Next, we're going to do the Escort contract. The Escort contract can be found at the top of the castle tower, which we are in when we finish the Ether extraction contract. So at E4 is where we're going to find the Escort contract, and I got one of my teammates to pick it up because I want them to learn where the contracts are, and so he was having a little trouble finding it. I go over here to help him, and I said, "It's right here, man. Pick it up." And he got it, and so now we're off to the fun Ether extraction contract. I went the wrong way here. Turn around. So once we find the Escort contract, it's really easy to get to. It'll be on the map. You'll go to the vehicle. One player must stay with the ACV because if no one is near the vehicle, it'll stop moving and the zombies will destroy it. I told my teammates, because they were new, stay with the vehicle. Make sure that we protect the vehicle at all times. We don't have a VR11. We still are going to place 1 sentry on the vehicle. Start the contract, and let's go. We have less zombies in tier 4 than tier 5. I think maybe there's like 1 mega abomination, but the main thing I told them is to make sure they protect the back of the vehicle go ahead and let the vehicle run over enemies in the front, because it's not going to hurt the vehicle at all. I reminded them to make sure they don't throw their juggernauts near the ACV, because the juggernaut dropping near the ACV will destroy it and fail the contract. Once the vehicle turns this corner here, it's going to stop at this orb. So I tell everybody to go ahead and throw out a Casimir. If your decoys are equipped at this point, you can stow them. I've used all mine. I'm just using Casimirs now. I'm going ahead and killing the zombies that are even before they go in, just to keep our field upgrade leveled up. And it's a good idea to throw a Casimir back here as well, because remember, we need to keep the vehicle healed. I'm telling everyone, stay with the vehicle. Make sure that we protect the vehicle as our main objective, because we don't have a VR11. It is a lot easier in Tier 4 than in Tier 5. You don't need a VR11, but you still got to protect the vehicle and not let it get too much damage so that you can complete this contract. And I'll say it again, I can't say it enough. Multiple times I've had teammates, and I've done it myself. You drop a juggernaut too close to the vehicle, destroys the vehicle, contract fails. You don't want to fail this contract, the hardest contract. I didn't get the VR11 from this contract, but you can get the VR11 in Tier 4. I got it in the last contract. You don't want to fail these contracts. Some people come in here solo and skip this contract. I would just bring in people, get social, invite people, play with people, get your rewards. It's a looter shooter, have fun. We're throwing more Casimirs. I'm not worried about using all my Casimirs. This is the hardest contract. This is the place to use them. I told my teammate to use their juggernauts. I think they're back there taking care of the Mega Abomination. And we're really doing well coming up on the last orb. Yeah, so the Mega Abomination is actually going to come once we make this right turn up here. There's going to be a Mega Abomination. We'll go right with the vehicle. Mega Abomination spawns to the left behind it. And so I'm telling them, go back there, drop your juggernauts back there, and we will stay with the vehicle. The rest of us who are not using the juggernauts right now, we'll stay with the vehicle and keep it, from losing power. No VR11, and our vehicle health is at 70-80%. We're doing great. Great run, great job, guys. You're new and you're doing so well. I'm so proud of you. I'm using Casimirs like nothing. This is where I use the most Casimirs. And Tier 4, it's just a lot easier. So we're just killing the special zombies and waiting for the rockets the rocket on the vehicle to take off, and that will complete the contract. This shotgun is amazing. We all go down here. I'm like, use your self-revives. Everyone brought in 2 self-revives. Use your self-revives. Throw Casimirs. Kill that Mega Abomination. Boom. Contract complete. All I got out of here was an Elder Sigil and a double pack. But that's better than what the rewards were given before. And my teammates probably got, for their first time, a dog bone or golden armor plates or some type of case that they can use in this game, or I told them to keep them for future games. So now we're going to find the last contract, the Outlast contract. If you want to do the Outlast contract, you'll need to go to E6. You'll find the bunny next to the windshield on a green parked bus. And once you've accepted the contract, you'll need to go to the marker and turn on the device. After that, You stay in the surrounding area until it reaches 100%. If you still have any turrets, you and your teammates should place them around the room. Doing this will give you a little more firepower, and if you're lucky, some of the zombies will focus on them, which will give you some time to run around and kill zombies. We also call in our juggernauts because we did a lot of farming in Zone 3. I think I'm going to do a separate video on just farming Zone 3 because there was a lot of footage that I couldn't include in here. We're already at the 15-minute mark for this video. If you're still watching, I appreciate it. I really wanted to do a good tutorial so that you guys know exactly, what to do. So we pick up the contract. We're going to go turn on the Outlast little thingamajiggy. And even though we're going to be in a small area, we can fight from the stairs because the majority of the zombies that'll come our way will be normal ones, and they'll line up for easy kills with the primary weapon. We can use decoys or Casimirs to lure them away and destroy them all at once, or just this Lockwood 680 just one-shots all these enemies pretty easily. You got your healing ore on. You can also, make sure you keep your dog alive. I don't know if my dog's still alive at this point. He might have died helping kill the Mega Abomination earlier. I don't see him, but we're good. I think I have a Juggernaut, and I tell the teammates, drop your Juggernaut right here outside, or you can come outside and drop your Juggernaut here. Just be careful. Don't be... I went to the Juggernaut in the previous game a little earlier. You probably saw me using my Tombstone. I died in the Tier 4 Dark Aether. My Juggernaut came in. I went into the smoke where it drops, and it landed on my head and killed me. I'll try to put the footage in so you can see that. It's funny. And then my teammate that I was with couldn't res me, and thankfully I had a Tombstone. Tombstone, probably the most important perk. I mean, I know I say Juggernaut a lot to survive, but man, a Tombstone, if you lose all your stuff, you have Tombstone equipped, you just put it on and get your stuff back. So there I'm healing players, dogs, whoever, healing myself. Contract's over. I got the VR11, bro. The VR11. Woo! I got a dark Elder Sigil, and the key to successfully surviving this contract is just to constantly move around, jump over the ledges, slide down the stairs, and just keep running. It's important that you don't stand still, because if you do, it'll be easy for the zombies to overrun you. If you entered the portal using an Elder Sigil, you'll be guaranteed one of the 3 classified items in the reward rift. You can enter with 6 players to earn all 3 rewards, as everyone can trade rewards, and some players join only to help, as they already have all the schematics and will give you any of the 3 schematics you're missing. If you entered using the portal with a regular sigil, you'll be guaranteed random rewards. I got the VR11. You'll definitely get Elder Sigil, so you can visit Tier 5. And now at this point, we need to successfully exit. I make sure that I have Juggernauts equipped. Anything that's left over, self-revives equipped. Hey, the dog's still alive. Good job. Good job, doggo. And, it's important to keep them healthy. So now we're just looking for the exit, leaving the Dark Aether. It's easy. There's no markers on the map that'll let you know if you're nearby. But with that being said, there's audio cues of static to let you know if you're near an exit. You'll begin to hear the static noise. The closer you get, the louder it'll become. And one exit portal can always be found at F5, top the castle where we just completed the contract. Go up the stairs here and look at one of the other this 4-corner castle area there. I found it. There is the extraction. So to get to it, all you need to do is get to the roof, climb the ladder that leads up to it. If you have the Scorcher, just fly there. Another exit portal can be found under the castle at E5 or E4. If you're having if you're having a hard time finding a way down, just go to the entrance of the castle next to the horse, and you'll see a gap where you can fall. To leave, all you have to do is press the button that appears on the screen. As soon as you do that, you'll hear a voice talking to you, and you'll successfully exfil and load back into the main menu. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. If it was helpful, make sure you drop a like. Be sure to subscribe so you catch our future videos. Going to be making that Lockwood loadout video soon. And leave your comments and tips for other players in the video. You know, for people that watch the entire video, good for you. There's a lot of times people don't watch the full video, don't understand what's going on here, and they leave comments that are kind of silly. Listen, I don't take offense. Whatever. I love you guys. I appreciate all of you for being here, and thank you so much for supporting the channel. We've seen a lot of growth recently. Appreciate the support. DreadKnots 1. Until next time, I'm out. Nada. Nos vemos. Igualmente.